Man City come and solidify their title chances. Their title charge continues with a 4-1 win over Ipswich. And in another game, Spurs put their opening game woes behind them and smash Everton 4-0, people. Welcome to the full fan highlight show. The reaction to today's games at 3 o'clock with Manchester City and Spurs both playing today and winning on the Football Terrace. You know what I'm saying, guys? Remember to like the video, subscribe to the Football Terrace, and make sure you share this out to all the people out there who are willing to, who are not watching, basically, who are just not watching. Guys, we've just seen another hat-trick from Haaland. We've just seen more goals from Spurs' team. And there's a lot of goals to talk about today. A lot of teams to talk about. Where do you guys want to start with first? Let's see. What are you guys saying in the comments? Let's go. Let us know how you're feeling. City fans, how you're feeling. 4-1 win against new promoted Ipswich. And Spurs fans, let us know how you're feeling in there with your win. We got good questions about Spurs being favourites for fourth. We'll get answer that later on in the show. You got Blue Viper confident of the 5-peat. Very confident of the 5-peat happening. Hey, listen, it's on the cards. You've got Gundogan back. You got Haaland scoring hat tricks. Savinho looking absolutely sublime. And listen, we are close to hearing that. Yes, also Terry is going to be back later. He's just taking his son to the doctors. He's not feeling too well, but he will be back later. So guys, please stay tuned. Don't worry, the vibes, the good times ain't going nowhere. But you know what, guys? Let's start with Man City. Man City. What more there is there to say? Like, they are on course for a 5-peat. They'll definitely be in the title race. And players like Haaland, for everyone who like to say that he's not that good of a footballer, he's a League 2 baller, just scores another hat-trick in the Premier League. All you FPL owners, hey, you're not calling him a League 2 footballer when you triple captain him against Ipswich game week 2, eh? Another great game by Haaland, clinical finishing as per usual. And there's not enough words to describe how good this guy is. But Haaland was great. Kevin De Bruyne has shown his levels as per usual as well. But we want to talk about Savinho because Savinho, he is a guy who has come in and lit the team up, given them something fresh and something different on that right-hand side. We know they've already got Doku on the left, but that right was a question mark over who's going to play there long-term for Man City last season. Because obviously they have Bernardo out there, sometimes Foden out there. And those two are great players, but they're also known to be central players. That's where they do most of their work. But they needed a right winger, Man City, and they've gone and got one. And everyone is calling him the Mahrez region. Yes, the Brazilian Mahrez. He's got the same shirt number as well. Plays very similarly. He's out there doing bits. Absolute bits for Man City already. And that's just terrifying. That's a terrifying proposition to think about because you've already thought about the team that Man City have already got. We've spoke about how little transfer activity they've done. But the one of the pieces they've done is looking like he potentially could be an amazing signing and maybe be one of the best wingers in the league. I don't know. I'm not saying that for sure. You know, obviously, it's been 2 games in the Premier League, but the first 2 games it's been excellent, and there's more to come. If you can add some goals, add some assists to the amazing play that he's doing, we could have a wonderful, wonderful winger on our hands in the Premier League. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, because obviously Man City are stacked. Man City absolutely brilliant today as per usual. Also, Vic, I was going to mention him as well. Vico Lewis was absolutely brilliant today. The fact that you'll see him invert and you'll see him inside the box not just on the outside, not like classic Kyle Walker, byline fullback. He's in the box. He's doing little touches, doing 1-2s in and around the box. But yet he's also there when he needs to defend. The engine this young man has gone in is ridiculous, and the talent levels is well up there, absolutely up there. And this just shows the level of talent that's coming out of that Man City academy. It's ridiculous. Man City, amazing team, and they are up for a 5p. I beg that to happen. On Spurs though, Spurs, listen, what a way to shut up the doubters. What a way to shut up the haters by going out and slapping another relegation team 4-0. Obviously, last week, Leicester relegation fodder, drawing 1-1. Wasn't the greatest. But they've come here today and shown what they are about. And this is why you can argue about Spurs being that top 4 favourite. You know, Villa got Champions League. They're playing Arsenal very, very shortly in their last game of the day. But Spurs, they play great football. They play some brilliant football, and they score goals. And as a United fan sitting there watching, I was like, oh, I've seen the Spurs team score so many goals last season, and already again, they're scoring 4 goals in one game. Now, you can easily say, oh, but it's just Everton. But it was just Leicester last week, and they drew 1-1, and everyone's bantering them. So you got to give them their props today. Today they were brilliant. Heung-min Son getting two goals. Obviously, Pickford having an absolute howler. crazy scenes. But he took his second one really well. And then you got Mickey van der Ven. Van der Ven, low-key, has been an absolute brilliant signing. He's been a brilliant signing. He fits that system so well. You can see when he's out of the team that there's a big hole when he's out of the team. But today, he was brilliant on the recoveries, as he normally is. Strong defending, and he went forward, and that run to help get Sonny's second goal was crazy. And I'm sitting there thinking, how many centre backs can do that at the speed that he's got as well? Crazy, brilliant game for today, and a new signing, Odegaard, on for Spurs as well. I want Spurs fans, let me know about your new signing. How do you think that he did for his first game? I didn't think he did too bad. I think he was very positive for his first game for the season. But I'm going to let you guys have your say in the comments there. What are you guys saying? Yes, Cuti Romero getting a brilliant header, by the way, for that third goal. Getting his goal from set pieces. Yes, Gundogan is back. Back happened today as well. He came back into the side for Manchester City. Van der Ven should not be a centre mid. His assets, what he's good at is brilliant for the centre back role, especially the high line that Ange likes to play. So yeah, keep him there and let him be brilliant. Carlson, hope you're good, bud. Outstanding result. Been waiting for a set piece goal and a clean sheet since Vietnam. Romero, Kulusevski, Son, and Odegaard, immense shift. Fair play. Needed a result like this badly. Yes, it's a great response. A great response from last weekend. And that just maybe shows that mentality is growing at Spurs. Now, Spurs just need to build on this. And what you really want is to be able to compete on all fronts. You got the Europa League. You got the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. You got to hope, as a Spurs fan, you got to hope that hopefully where you're playing, the changes that you've made into your squad, hopefully Ange tweaks some things. Then you go on and get yourself to a final. And when you're in the final, you never know. You never know. Rahman says Haaland's going to win the Golden Boot this year. I don't think that's a bad take. I think that's the easy take, to be fair, because it's Haaland. Haaland's probably is going to win the Golden Boot again because he's such a lethal finisher. Right, I've got some guys in the background for you guys today. Man like Patrick is here, and we've got man like Dan, both representing their team. How you guys doing? Hey, Patrick looking We'll start with your team, though, Patrick. Manchester City 4-1 against Ipswich. What are your thoughts on the game, bro?
Nah, man, I was saying something to a bunch of Arsenal fans the other day, my friends. I was like, you guys, this season, just forget the league. They should forget the league and they should think about the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. I don't know. Are they in the UCL? Yeah, they're in the UCL. Think about something else. I'm telling you this right now. I don't think anyone will beat this team. I think at the beginning they could have because they have made good signings and other clubs have made good signings. But I think this is curtains. I think this is number 5 and Pep is gone and it looks like this is his goodbye. You can check from some of the actions he's doing. The fact that we've brought back Gundogan, I think it's a big motive. You could see when Gundogan was warming up the whole stadium. When he touches the ball, the whole stadium is lifting up. I think Gundogan coming back has brought a new lift and life to this team. Because let me be honest, I was looking at our team and saying, nah, this ain't good. Obviously, I knew Savio is going to be good, but I didn't know he was going to be this good. Now, I'm telling you, as an Arsenal fan, a United fan, a Chelsea fan, a Spurs fan, whatever fan of team, I don't know if I didn't mention you, maybe you're not that relevant. No offense. Just forget about this one. Forget about this league. I think this is number 5, and Pep then says goodbye, and the new guys maybe will have a chance. But today was incredible, man. Savio, my God, I understand why he took the number 6, and I understand why Riyad Mahrez went on Twitter and said this guy just looks the same as me. It looks like Mahrez is back, but his decision making is incredible for somebody his age. Doku, yes, people say his final decision is not great. I agree with that because there was a moment in this game you're like, pass it, Doku, or he hits the ball. But I think he's going to improve more. Looking at this team so far, with the fact that Rodri is not here yet, by the way, the team is still cruising. They haven't even gone to the best gears. Even against Chelsea, they didn't go to the best Man City you can see. I'm excited. I wasn't even scared when Ipswich scored. I went in the kitchen and started cooking because I knew that's nothing. We're just gonna come back and win this game comfortably. Haaland, as you said, people keep saying Haaland is a League Two striker. I asked rival fans this: if a League Two striker is breaking the records, League Two striker is the one who's winning the Golden Boot, what does that say about the rest of your teams and about the league? I'm enjoying myself, man. As I said, rival fans, you can fight for number 2. Forget number 1. Forget the league. It's already Man City's. It's unfair. I know some of you are crying in the comments, but it is what it is. Everybody has time to cry. It's your time to cry. But all I can say is it's good time to be a City fan, and I'll keep smiling for number 5.
But did you guys beat like Barcelona or was it just Ipswich Town?
What?
Because I know you guys are a great team, but like
Yeah.
the hype is crazy after a
Oh,
win against Ipswich Town. After a win against Ipswich Town.
Oh yeah, but you don't get what I'm saying. I don't.
Maybe I heard it wrong.
No, 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 no.
Let me check again to see if it was like
No, 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 no. I think you don't.
Real Madrid
I,
and Barcelona. No.
No, no, no. I think you don't get where I'm coming from. I think you don't understand. I'm not trying to say, hurrah, it's Ipswich. I even said it against Chelsea at the beginning. I said as soon as Gundogan landed, at the fact that there's Gundogan in this team, I just see there's no holes in this team. Look at that. Kovacic goes down. Immediately, he even brings John Stones as a midfield. I know it's Ipswich, but all I'm just trying to say is this team is not even great. They are poor. This is not the City for. This is not even the half of how City is good. They just cruise control. Other teams are running around. Chelsea running around. Even Ipswich, as much as you say. And I hope to you next time you play Ipswich, they don't dunk on you because I'll find you if they dunk on you. I'm just saying the team looks too good, and the other teams in the league haven't improved that much. Because I was scared. I thought we were left behind. Look at the other guys who are next to us. Not really scary names in the teams. We thought United are going to do something because at the beginning, United kept on signing players. I thought they were going to do much. No, they still look average. They got dunked on by Brighton. No offense, United fans. So I'm saying there's no competition. There's nobody we should be afraid of. So what can I do? We can't be afraid of Spurs because you know what happens to Spurs. You guys will give us a bit of a fight, then you go down again. So who? Okay, tell me, who should I be afraid of in this league? That's what I'm saying. Who?
Yo, Dabby, we'll come to you in a moment about Spurs and that. Also reply to that. But Hamza's here. Hamza, Patrick is saying number 5 is locked in, ready to go. He's gonna be wrapped. He's wrapped in that sky blue already. You just got to get to the end of the season. I remember at times last season, you was very worried about your transfer activity. Obviously, you haven't signed many, but Gundogan is back. Savio's come in. How are you now feeling about your chance of retaining number 5?
Yeah, man. I know people in the comments are saying they're arrogant, whatever, but you have a right to be arrogant when you're dunking on team and you're winning 4 in a row. A lot of you guys don't know because you have never won 4 in a row. So obviously in the comment section, you guys don't understand how it is to win 4. So obviously you don't know the feeling we have. Like today, listen, the signing of Gundogan has made me so happy. Like, losing him, I've never got over like anyone else on the gun. I've never ever got over. I got over David Silva. I got over Aguero. I got over Company. Gundogan loss was a huge loss. He's such an important player for Man City, and to lose him and then to gain him back on a free, and this season I think brought a lot of like tears and joy amongst our fan base because we know how important Gundogan is. He's one of the best footballers in the world. There's no doubt about it. And to get him on a free, that is a signing of the season. With Kylian Mbappe, I think those two transfers are the signing of the season. Arsenal signed Merino, who this guy's a bench player for Spain. I don't rate him. He's an ex-Newcastle reject, but Gundogan is a starter for Germany before he retired. He's a starter for Barcelona. He's Barcelona's best player last season with 20 GA. To get a guy like that who's played for your top level, who's won you the treble, makes you believe like it's an asset. To me today, to the game here today, what a game. Listen, I want first give up the credit to the young boys, like these guys who are 19, 20 years old. These are they're young kids. They're young kids. Savio today showed me why he excelled at La Liga. He was in the team of the season ahead of Rodrigo and all that stuff. So him taking Giron to the top. Today, we're lucky to have Savinho in the Premier League. What an asset he is. And we only spent £20 million. £20 million for this guy. Every time he got the ball, it's just dangerous. Yet last game, he cooked Cucurella, and it was only 45 minutes until Pep took him out and said, yo, enough is enough. You've cooked him enough, leave him now. Second half, you got Ipswich Town. He came on today. Ipswich had the audacity of thinking they're gonna beat Man City. I was laughing on my stream. I was laughing. I thought that would never happen. We're not Liverpool. Liverpool struggle. We're not Liverpool. We're not Arsenal. This is Man City. I'm not being arrogant, but Man City is like Real Madrid now. Like Real Madrid and Man City. They sit on their own table, different level. And Savinho today cooked. Rico Lewis was impressive. He's only 19 years old. He plays as if he's 28. Philip Lahm. No wonder the nickname we've given him this is his nickname. Trust me, English Philip Lahm. That's his nickname that he's given on the streets. English Philip Lahm. The boy, he's so good. He's able to get in the midfield, dribble, turn, and he wants the ball. What an impressive right back we have. And for me, Doku on the other side, we have sides where we can play ball retaining midfielders. We can have counter-attacking players who are quite quick and fast. Doku and Savinho were cooking on both wings. KDB, people said, oh, he's done. He's on his last leg. He's like how Steven Gerrard got dunked against Stoke City 6-1 when he was old. This KDB is still world class at that level. KDB showed today why he's still the best midfielder in this league. KDB picked up a fantastic ball. He was leading the line. And to me, I think City feels sorry for Ipswich Town. If Man City were their best and they wanted to mull up Ipswich Town could have held 8. They had 76% possession. They took. I don't think this is the best City side. We were absolutely impressive. I think today was men against boys, easy. But people say it's only Ipswich. Yeah, hold on. Liverpool was struggling to Ipswich Town last game before we came in. So now people are calling Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town is a good team, so we have to respect it. I think City are just in a different league. Haaland again showing hat-tricks is easy for him. Best striker in the league again, top scorer again, 3rd season in a row. This is impressive. I think this shows people are saying he's a League 2 striker. People like Roy Keane was saying that, which is just a troll. Like, listen, you don't get players like Haaland. Yeah, you go Kylian Mbappe went to Real Madrid, can't even score against Mallorca. This guy is in the best league in the world, scoring hat-tricks. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
what are we doing here? So to me, I think we're ready. We're ready. 5 in a row. If we do it, it's an embarrassing for every Premier League fan. Every Premier League fan, if we win 5 in a row, you're lucky Liverpool stopped us making 7. Liverpool won that COVID Premier League. If we had won that league, we would have won now 7 in a row. It would have been Bayern Munich settings. But we're lucky Liverpool saved that Premier League. Liverpool saved that Premier League. To me, this season, I'm ready for anyone. I'm ready. I'm ready to go Old Trafford. I'm ready to go next week. If they tell me back to back, you're playing Old Trafford, you're playing Anfield, you're playing Emirates, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm chilling on my garden. I'm not being arrogant. I'm chilling on my
Hamza
garden. I'm
is
not ready
ready.
this season.
He's ready for the number 5. He's talking that talk. And listen, when you're the best team in the country, why can't you? We're going to do some super chats in a moment. Dan, young Dan, Spurs come back. They've put a smile on your face after last week's disappointment. Where to begin, Dan? How are you feeling about your game today? And was it the response you was looking for?
Yeah, a lot better. Not only did we finish our chances, we even had more chances to finish. We had like a couple that we like missed one-on-one with the keeper. I remember Madison had a couple chances to score. It could have been more. It could have been more than 4. But some key notes like Bissouma, after what happened last week, I've always been a big Bissouma fan. He's always been one of my favorite players in the squad. After what happened with the whole balloon incident, to come back into the squad and score a goal like that. His first goal for Tottenham, by the way. I don't know how he hasn't scored a goal for Tottenham yet. But that was his first goal for Tottenham. For it to be like that, to go to the fans and like plead for forgiveness from the fans. That is how you come back after doing something like that. That is how you come back. So I'm really happy for Bissouma. As I said beginning of last season, I got a lot of stick for this, but Bissouma at his best is better than Declan Rice. And that's just the truth. At his best. The problem is he can't retain to be at that level for that long. He falls off. That's why Declan Rice is a better footballer than him. But Bissouma at his peak is twice the player that Declan Rice is. In terms of Oliver, the new signing that we have, I was really impressed. I was really impressed in the fact that he was like confident enough at that young age to take on people one-on-one. We've had that problem a lot with our winners like Brennan Johnson. He would just get scared, turn around and pass it back. I'm tired of seeing these turn around and pass it back footballers. He had a couple moments where he made like bad passes and stuff, but I'm so impressed to see him be able to like at that young age gain the confidence to just go on. Okay, I'll take you on, beat you one-on-one, pass it. Perfect. That's what I need from a winger. You're a winger. I want you to be taking on men. I like Johnson. I don't think he's a terrible player, but I need some of those silky wingers sometimes that will be able to take on like defenders. That's all I can ask for. And at the end of the day, our defensive line completely today was so solid. I didn't think at any moment we're going to concede a goal. At any moment was I like we might concede a goal. There was like a part in the game where we had like 3 corners that like we couldn't get the ball out of the box. But even then I was like, we're not going to concede from here. Cuti Romero, this guy, I don't understand the disrespect on this guy's man's name. People say that he's rash. If you actually look at his red card numbers, he doesn't have that many red cards. It's so like overstated that he's a rash footballer. It's so overdone. Mickey Van de Ven. Not a single defender on planet Earth can do what Mickey Van de Ven does. Not a single defender on the planet of Earth can do what Mickey Van de Ven does. And nobody can tell me otherwise. Give me a name. Saliba. Do you think Saliba can track back the way that Mickey Van de Ven tracks back? Saliba cannot do that. Saliba cannot do it. Who else? Give me another Gabriel. Gabriel can't do that either. Nobody can track back with the speed that Van de Ven does. I don't understand how people just overlook this thought.
Wait. So basically what you're saying is because Van de Ven is rapid, no other defender can be quick.
No. I'm saying nobody in the world, no defender in the world can do what Mickey Van de Ven does. And that's just a fact. Because nobody's as fast.
You tell me, what does he do? Tell me what he does so I can understand.
The running back and being able to, like, if the guy's in front of him, he'll just catch up to him like this and take the ball off of him. Like it's,
so that's what I'm saying. So recovery pace. So no other defender can have recovery.
No,
I have seen that.
In the world has that recovery pace that he has.
Oh, I can give you an example when defenders did that. Do you remember when Ruben Diaz did that season against Mbappe?
No,
and then when
I'm not asking for moments. I'm asking for players that consistently do it because Mickey Van de Ven does it 5 times a game.
Most of the defenders at the top level, they're always, unless you're Maguire.
Saliba is better than him.
Saliba
is better than Van de Ven.
No, I'm not saying that he isn't. I'm saying that Saliba cannot do what Mickey Van de Ven does.
But Saliba can do more. But Saliba can do more what Van de Ven. Saliba is very composed on the ball. He's a fantastic player. Yeah. He's not rash. He stays on his feet. He's a leader. I don't think Van de Ven reaches his level until Van de Ven shows us what he can do. Like other than pace, what other asset is he better than Saliba?
I think he'll get there. I think he'll get there.
Aerially, he's very good. When the ball's in the air, he's always able to clear it. Like I genuinely.
That's the defender's work, though. You're describing the defender's work. It says the ball's coming.
Saliba struggles when the ball gets put in the air. Saliba can't defend in the air. And I honestly like when I look at Van de Ven's game, the only negative I have is how often he gets injured, and that's just because of his pace. Like that's not even in his control. He's so fast. that injury and like when he pulls his hamstring is such a problem. Like honestly, I think he could. We just watched the Olympics. I think Mickey Van de Ven, if you put him in the Olympics, he could genuinely compete. Like,
come on. You're going. No, I can't
so
live
fast. And sometimes maybe I'm like, it's hyperbole.
Noah Lyles, Noah! You hearing this?
Noah
Dan
Lyles,
wants
come
you to
outside,
race
bro.
Van de Ven
Noah Lyles,
100
come
meters.
outside, bro.
This guy saying Van de Ven can compete in the Olympics. Oh my
Shane
god.
Thompson.
No, but he's quick, he's quick.
Bro, he's a different
Tobago,
beast.
come outside.
But what's the most important asset about being a defender? What's the most important thing?
Defending,
Yeah,
positioning, positioning. Yeah.
Positioning, defending,
You
and
need pace to
Saliba beats
defend.
him in that. You know, positioning, being able to recover from getting the ball. Not about pace, about positioning, leadership from the back. And I think Saliba is an asset.
Yeah, but
Saliba
even
will
though
not stay. Saliba is so great that he will not stay at Arsenal in 2 years. No way. I believe that. He's got
Van de Ven also, you have to be careful at Spurs. Van de Ven will be taken if you are not careful. He'll be taken.
Real Madrid came for Romero and he said, "No, I want to stay at the lane."
Yeah, but
he
he's
ain't got
not.
the minerals. That's why he ain't got the minerals.
No, it's because Madrid don't want to pay the price.
It's easy at Spurs, man.
Madrid don't want to pay.
Costly over there.
Madrid don't want to pay the price that we're asking for Romero. They could take.
What were you asking for Romero? What were you asking? What would you ask for Romero?
The price didn't come out, but apparently Real Madrid bid, and then Tottenham told them the price, and Madrid were like, "Nah, man."
What price? Well, yourself, let's say personally, what price would you ask for Romero if it was just you?
Maybe 80 mil.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
That's
that is
reasonable. In today's market, 80 mil is reasonable for a
that
player
is
of the level
the
of Romero.
perfect cue. I can kind of see where you're coming from as a Spurs fan. How much value he is to you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe length of contract as well. All these things. So I can understand the price, but at the same time, yeah.
You know what? If Declan Rice went for 100 mil, nah, bro, you're gonna have to pay 140 mil for Romero. I just thought about it now again. Like that's if Declan Rice went for 100
Again,
mil.
this is a perfect
No
time
chance.
Super chat. I love you, Dan. My flipping. You're like one of my younger brothers, man. On the terrace. I love it. Only Hotspur TV says wait until City are in the conference, talking about the charges. Well, we get to see the result of that in the next few months, hopefully. What a forehead, Hamza. He's liking your forehead, man, like no gas. Only one Hotspur TV's back says, bet you never heard of City before 2010. Look, what's with all this, only one? Let them enjoy their team, man. Kenny E, 21 months as a member. We love that because never won 4 in a row, but I've never changed clubs. That is what Kenny says. Calling out Hamza, apparently he's a chameleon who changes like the wind.
Bro, I was there when Ipswich Town beat us in 2001, which you can't remember that.
What's the score? What's the score?
Bro, I remember when they relegated 3-1.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Actually, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at that.
There you are.
Yeah. Here we go. Dan, are Spurs... we've got 2 questions before we end the show. Are Spurs 4th favourites for the 4th spot?
You know what it is with me? I'm very ambitious, and I don't I'm the type of person that will shoot for the moon and aims to land around the stars. So I'm gonna say
No.
we're competing for the
shoot for the stars.
We are
under the moon.
Something like that. Around those ends. But I want us to look at the season, and Ange Postecoglou has even come out on a press conference saying he's going for the league. And Ange Postecoglou in his 2nd season at every team wins titles. So I think why not? Why can't we just put our aims at that? I'm not saying we're going to win the league. Man City's too strong in my opinion. But aim for it. And so, yes, I do think we are the 4th best team in the league. I do believe that. But I do think we should win. We should be able to get top 4. But I don't want to have my aims that small and just say, oh, yeah, just top 4.
No, I hear that. But fair enough. You said yes, you are. And hey, by the time the window closes and we've watched 3 games in the Premier League, many people might agree with you about you guys being finishing top 4. It was for myself, but I ask it to the City fans. How many goals can Haaland score in all comps this season, guys? What do you think?
Sure. It depends. It's a good thing that Gundogan is back, though, isn't it? Because remember when the time we broke the record, Gundogan was the one who was also assisting him when KDB is not here. So I think you might. You know what? I don't know, because this guy you can never know. Yeah, you can never know with Haaland, man. But I hope he breaks his own record. You know, the record he broke. I hope he breaks it.
I think he's scoring 30 Premier League goals. He's already got 4, and I think he's got good good players around him. Unless we sign a striker like Kyogo from Celtic who are linked. But I think he's scoring minimum 30.
And you know he loves Man United, so
Yeah, 30 league goals.
Leave us alone, man. We're licking our wounds today. Licking our wounds. All right, guys. Well, this is a quick one today. Terry will be back with you after the Arsenal game, which has just kicked off as well. Guys, remember to stay tuned for more big updates from the Football Terrace. Thank you for all the support that you've given us. Remember to like the video, guys. Remember to subscribe to the Football Terrace. Thank you, Dan, Hamza, and Patrick for being with us today. Guys, Spurs getting 4 goals. They're back on track to get top 4. McCann Man City get 5 in a row. We'll see the rest of the season. Everyone, have a great day.